Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to talk all about intermittent fasting. Perhaps you're struggling with it, you might be running into some issues, but I'm going to give you some tips and techniques and just some general ideas that's going to help you to win at intermittent fasting. So let's get into the video. If we're just meeting for the first time, I'm Johnny, and these videos are all about helping you to live a better life through health, wealth, well-being and quality family time. And in today's video, as I said, let's talk about intermittent fasting. And perhaps maybe you're just starting, maybe you're thinking about starting intermittent fasting or just fasting in general, but I think what I would like to share with you, and this is based on my own experience, is if you really feel that it's for you and you want to get into it, then just start with small steps. Just pace yourself through the process and just set yourself up to succeed. If you're trying 16-8, for instance, so that's 8 hours of normal eating and 16 hours of fasting, then perhaps start with something like 12 hours and 12 hours and do that for a week and see how you get on. So that could be 12 hours of normal eating habits and then 12 hours of fasting. So if you think about it, 8 hours of those 12 hours could be when you're asleep, so you've only got to really deal with 4 hours of not eating, and then you can progress more into the 16-8. And this is probably a really good way to sort of first get into it, and I think you'll find that you can then ease your way, sort of maybe after a week or two switch to 10 hours, 10 hours of fasting, and then see how you get on with that. So that's definitely a big tip. And another tip is to try and stay as hydrated as possible. You want to drink plenty of water. Don't get me wrong, drinking water for everyone is great to keep the toxins flowing out of your body, but particularly when you're fasting, drinking plenty of water can really help with the process and really sort of get rid of those hunger pains and those periods where you just want to eat. Something else I would say is, I'm not saying to become like a caffeine addict, but a regular sort of caffeine based drink will definitely help when you're fasting, for sure. Caffeine will again take away those hunger pains. It will make you feel a bit more full, like you don't need to be eating all the time, and also it will give you a bit more of an uplift, like perhaps towards like energy levels. So yeah, these are three, I'd say, pretty important and big tips that I can share with you if you're getting more into intermittent fasting. But I think first and foremost, just make sure it's for you. Make sure you really want to do it, and you're doing it for good reasons, and you've done your research, and you've worked out that intermittent fasting is really what you want to be trying. And then at least that's a great place to start, because then at least it's something that you want to do. You're not forcing yourself to do it. No one is sort of influencing you to do it. It's just something that you've chosen to do, and you can just really strive forward with it. And like I said, these are a few pretty good sort of tips, I'd say, and will help you to win at intermittent fasting. So I'm looking forward to, let me know in the comments below how you're getting on, and I'd love to hear your story and your experiences with it. Personally, I love intermittent fasting. It took me a while to get my head around it and what times of the day work for me, but once I had all that dialed in, I was able to really sort of move forward with it, and now I have no problem with sort of choosing to do intermittent. As I said, I'm just loving to hear your stories with it. Thanks again for watching the video. Really appreciate everybody viewing the videos. If you want to learn some more about intermittent fasting and fasting in general, you can check out this video here that I did a little while ago, where I talk about different types of intermittent fasting. If you're getting value out of this, can you smash that like button and also hit the notifications button so that you are kept up to date on the latest videos. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video.